Hello people, I am back once again to share more information that is relevant to know. Hello to my YouTube subscribers and YouTube viewers that check out my channel. Of course, the subscribers tied in with that. But well, I'm sure y'all been curious as to when I was gonna post something else. Does he got more information to share? Where is he? He ain't posting nothing in a while. Mainly because I've been working and real busy trying to get a lot of stuff knocked out, through over the weekend, and throughout the week I'm extremely busy. So I seldom have time to come on here to even check my videos. I mean, I do from time to time, but I don't have time to respond. So in case y'all was curious about that, yeah, that's been the case. So let me make sure the mic is straight here. Okay. But mainly this one here is about the first black antichrist named Nimrod. And Aaron Jab, he which is now I see one of my subscribers. Appreciate for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate for subscribing. And the rest of you as well that subscribe. Glad to see y'all starting to understand the truth. I'm glad to see it starting to become clear for you all as I try to put the puzzle pieces together for you, for everybody, and try to have people to understand as far as what I'm teaching and explaining. So try to have it as thorough as possible. Try to lay it out there crystal clear where it makes perfectly good sense to prove to you how it's true, to prove I'm not making it up. So yeah, but anyways, mainly getting right to the point. Another thing, in case y'all wondering, hey, what is this? He got his robe on. He's extremely cold, my house, and I thought I'd slap my robe on, warm me up. But kind of like a priest or something back in Jerusalem. But hey, but anyways, getting right to it. As I was reading here, it's in Genesis chapter 10. It's talking about Noah and his 3 sons. And in Genesis chapter 10, verse 8, it says, Cush was the father of Nimrod, who grew to be a mighty warrior on the earth. Verse 9, he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. That is why it is said, like Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. 10. The first centers of his kingdom were Babylon. And then it goes on, Erech, Akkad, and Calneh in Shimnah. From that land he went to Assyria, where he built Nineveh. And you remember Nineveh is where Jonah went to, when he went there to warn the people, letting them know, hey, if you don't change your ways, God fixing to destroy this city. Rehoboth, Ir, Kala, and Resen which is between Nineveh and Kala. That is the great city. So here they say Cush was the father of Nimrod. Cush was the father of Nimrod, and Cush was the original name for Africa. The Cushites were African. The Cushites also Ethiopian. These people, of course, descended from Cush, all the way back to Ham. Now Ham was the father of Cush, and if you go up to, well, actually it's in Genesis 10 verse 6, it says, well, I got the summarized Bible where it has a little summary at the top of what you read. And verse 6 it says, the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. And also Canaan, these are, of course, really the Hamites, mostly where the black race existed. Then the Semites and the Japhetites, of course, Asian and others. But mainly the Hamites, as far as pointing out with Nimrod. So my man Aaron Jab, that he sent me a video about Nimrod. I tried to pull it back up, but I see he removed it. But Nimrod was the first Antichrist, and he has that information about Nimrod being the first Antichrist. and I just gave it to you as far as Nimrod was the first, really one of the first rulers of Babylon, one of the first rulers, and he went over to Assyria and became a ruler over there. So Nimrod was this great and mighty warrior, this great and mighty hunter. And when I see that, I'm like, wow, that's kind of similar to Esau. So Esau being a hunter and all that, I guess he probably descended from Nimrod somehow, as far as with Esau. So I just wanted to point that out as far as the first black antichrist, which was Nimrod. And I can't really just give you references to it, because the references are, in the videos of Aaron Jab, as far as what he gave me, posted to Nimrod. So, my man Aaron Jab, if you, since you subscribe, and when my video post up on there, if you could put that back up about Nimrod, so this can kind of tie in to what I'm speaking about as far as Nimrod being the first black antichrist. Now you didn't know that, he didn't know that, but I just pulled it out in Genesis as the revelation just came about that Nimrod was black, and he was the first black antichrist. And as you can see here, Nimrod was a leader of many nations. I mean, he said the first sinners of his kingdom. The first sinners of his kingdom was Babylon. The first black ruler of Babylon. The first ruler of Babylon was black. Then it goes to naming these other kingdoms. Then he went over to Assyria, where he ruled over to Assyria. So Nimrod indeed was a great person, and the first black antichrist. So I thought I'd lay that out there. So once again, my man Aaron Jab, if you as I said, send it back to me, it'll be a really good thing here as far as reference to Nimrod. So they're just some I came across not too long ago, and I was like, wow, he sent me something about Nimrod. But I'm like, well, that happened in the past. But the thing he sent me about Nimrod is, just see here where Nimrod is the first black antichrist. So one of the first antichrists was black. Not European, not white, but black. Or not, yeah, I pretty much already said it. So I just wanted to point that out, folks, about the first black antichrist as far as linking and tying in with Obama. So the other thing with Obama, I'm gonna do on another separate video. But as far as a lot of people on here saying the antichrist gonna be white, the antichrist gonna come out the European Union. Well, the antichrist that came out the European branch was let's see, Nero, that's who it was. A lot of folks say Napoleon and the Pope. Now Nero. Now it's a possibility, the Pope, but like I said, the Pope doesn't have as much admiration as Obama. Obama, like I said, he is admired by people all over the world, not just those who practice Catholicism like the Pope. That's where the Pope's admiration comes from, all the Catholics. But a lot of people don't just like the Pope just because he is the Pope. A lot of people like the Pope who practice Catholicism. But Obama, a lot of people like Obama because he is Obama. They like him as a whole, as his character. They like his character. They like him overall. Not because of a religion, but because of what he believes and his perspective. So I just thought I'd lay that out there. So Nimrod, first antichrist. Check it out, Genesis chapter 10, study under the Hamites. And once again, my man Jab, if you can send it, hey, it would highly be appreciated so this can tie in with what I'm talking about. So just thought I'd share about the first black antichrist and the next black or modern day antichrist. I'm sure it was several of them. Of course, is Obama. Okay, but anyways, peace be unto you as always.